Good morning, my neighbors! Hey, fuck you! Yes! Yes! Fuck you, too!
What's up, dirty dogs?
What up, everybody? It's good to see ya. Guys, we're live with Audit LA. She's in there early. She is in there 10 minutes early. There's 3-inch shrimp right there. We got 3-inch shrimp up in that joint. Right, hold on. Let's go here. Let's go to this camera, actually. We got 3-inch shrimp right there. Hold on. Let's do that, too. Make it bigger. There we go. 3-inch shrimp right here. We got Mr. Herman already there. I can see it all. Let's put her volume up.
All right, there's my 3 things.
And there she is. Shout out to Audit LA. I'll link her page here in a moment. Let's do this. I can just add it really fast. Big ups to her.
Yeah,
It's good to see each and every one of you guys. Apparently, it's a big agenda, but yet you can only talk on like one item about street lighting.
Right now, so I'm like,
everything else you can't talk about. There's the link to her page. Click like and subscribe. Tell her I sent you. There's 3-inch shrimp. There he is. Miss Angelique, your boyfriend right there. Miss Angelique, 3-inch shrimp in all his glory.
Good. Thanks.
Ground level cam, yep.
Yeah, I am.
Nice
too.
and steady. She's in her chair,
Yeah.
so it makes it easy, I think, for her. Yeah, that's pretty cool, though. The art underneath those arches like that, that's pretty nice.
They're not doing what?
Marble fucking pillars.
They're not.
It's pretty nice. All the work above, you can see. They tried to make it like a Sistine Chapel. That's it, Jacob. That's it.
Well, I'm glad to see people go on this, but they don't allow.
The
I don't think they allow
legend.
public comment, like, or they.
So we'll hang with her for a bit.
But when I went last
and
time, they
then,
didn't allow public comment.
This way, let me keep an eye on the other one while we're looking at her page. That way we don't miss the starting of the show.
Yeah, get there early because you might have to.
But they're still not even on blue screen yet. Just to show you, there's their screen right there. So they're there right now.
Really cool. That's the chair because I know North Hollywood doesn't allow it either. And it's like this wrong, you know, because they're like they're only.
You like the view, Christy? Yeah.
They're open to the public because they're forced to, but they're not.
She has a great view, unimpeded because she gets the center aisle too. Nobody's standing in her way.
Do it. What's the whole point?
What's up, Silver Knife?
Yeah, it's like.
Stinks is right here. He just walked in.
But anyway.
I'm just gonna wait for him to figure out where he wants to sit, and then we'll get his cam up. He just ate. I'm sure he's about to go into loaf mode. Full loaf. Guys, how does the sound? Does my voice sound okay? Does the mic sound okay? Does it sound normal? All right, so now they're at blue screen, just to let you know.
Well,
They just went to the agenda items for their disclaimer.
wow.
So we still got another 5 minutes or so, maybe 10 max.
Well, she's gonna be at a like They have they're having some kind of women's event, but it's like $200.
Sounds good. Okay, thank you,
but
BJ.
she's gonna be there as a speaker, and I think it's like a luncheon. So
The reason I ask is because I set up the new toy, and the new toy is linked to the mic, so that's a good thing. So I bypassed it. The toy is on, and when I shall unleash it, I shall unleash it. But it is here. It is working, and thank you to Rem. Shout out to you, Rem. Called up Rem. Poor guy was like half asleep. Had to FaceTime him. Was ready to hit the sack in Texas, and I had to keep him up. So he helped me out. Rem and all his professionalism and knowledge over 30 years in the music game.
Like they're saying they want to hear.
You can hear the new toy vibrating?
You don't want to be punched.
Not yet. Yeah, it's 1-0 Dodger. I mean, Dodgers 1-0. Yeah, I missed the game. I said I'm gonna stay up and watch the first couple innings at least.
Oh, the thing.
So I was like 45 minutes out. I'm laying there. I'm hitting some bags, watching YouTube. Next thing you know, I woke up. I was like, oh, fuck.
Huh?
5 o'clock in the morning. Game's pretty much over. So I just went to sleep. Roxy, here. I'll link it again for you. There it is right there for you. Tell her I sent you.
But you mean the one that's going to go all the way down the street? Oh yeah, it's still going on. It's just that there was a lot. They're trying hard to get rid of everyone.
Thanks,
so
left, guys.
I'm working doing this stuff, But
Probably
they
went to go
they have
lick his
somebody there
bowl,
today with
even
the
though he
cameras
already
saying
ate all of
something
it. He
as big as
inhaled it.
It's kind of dying down.
This is not church.
But I'm hoping it gets.
Marcus, this is LA City Council. You're just seeing it from a different view.
They've
Because
been
Audit
fighting
LA,
trying to
she's
get
live
rid of
right now
everybody,
in the
you know.
chambers
They're
before the
it's
show
insane.
starts.
They're crazy.
This is them on their end right there. You see? So they're just showing you agenda
Yeah, well, they
items
have the right
still.
to their beliefs. They just don't have the right to.
She was
victimize
talking with
people.
3-inch Shrimp and Mr. Herman, so I figured, you know, we'd come and
That's
hang
what
out
they do.
and
They victimize.
get a better look
and
of
then
them.
they try to make the city think that like we're all.
She was saying that
you know,
there's a ton of
I'm, like,
agenda
like,
items
like,
today, a
violent,
ton,
dangerous
but
person.
no,
You're
there's
not
only
me,
one
that I
thing
want
you
them
can
to
talk
know
about
they-
apparently, which is
like,
the
are they
lighting.
freaking nuts?
You can talk about the lighting, but we don't want to hear about anything
Oh,
else from
smoke
you
and scan. I
guys.
say hey.
Sounds about
Oh,
right.
smoke and scan.
What's up, Frank?
Oh, I'm waving to him. I don't know if you can see.
I'm waving to
smoke
you.
and scan in chat.
I'm waving to you.
I have to give him his. Yes, definitely welcome here and tell smoke and scan. We're here to keep these scoundrels in line.
I love the word scoundrels. It's perfect. It fits to a T. Scoundrels. That's exactly what they are. They're fucking scoundrels.
Thank you, smoke and scan. Oh, hey
They're
guys.
fucking
Anytime
scoundrels.
we have to put his. If any of my mods can put his link in my chat, although his is much bigger. Mine's
Don't worry about my link. Let's
tiny,
worry
but
about
tell
your
him I'm
link.
waving to him. I don't know if he sees it. I don't know if they.
I
see it,
wave
but I'm
into you.
waving
If
to
you
him.
don't see me, I'm waving to you.
Oh, Norfolk, Virginia. I have family
bipolar?
from Norfolk. Oh, thank you, Ganja. Yeah, Damon.
Don't tell me.
A channel that I mean, the police chases are great too, but the fact that they go watch and get people to see the stuff that goes on here, but makes it fun and interesting. I love it.
Oh, shit's gonna be fun. Wait till I get up in it. Just wait till we get up in it.
Exactly. I hope this starts.
Add new toys. And thank you guys, because you guys bought it. All the $1, $10, $5, $20, $100 donations.
Go in the Smoke and Scans chat and thank them for the shout out.
You don't have to thank me. Thank you, Audit LA, for showing us a new angle and
Mods can go in there and thank them for me.
and having to go across the city to see these scoundrels.
Who's a few benches up on the right? What, Damon's here?
I'm here. I'm not in your chat room, but I'm here. I know you can't hear me, but I'm going to talk to you anyways. Like you can hear me, even though you can't.
What are you talking about? Oh, 3-inch shrimp? Here he is. He's a sickie today.
3-inch shrimp.
He's a walking germ.
Uh-oh, he's sick.
Diseased.
In all his glory. Tell him we love him. Tell him Smoke and Scat loves 3-inch shrimp.
I'll get you on my shoulders.
All right, so we ready? No? He's talking, but they're still on blue screen. What's happening? Oh, wait. Did it fall back? It did. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go.
United States of
All right. Hold on.
Into the Republic.
All right, so here we go. They're about to do their half. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gents. All right, now we go. They're on their Pledge of Allegiance.
If you're able, put your right hand over your heart. Ready to begin.
Shout out to Audit LA again. I'm going to link her page one more time so you can click, like, and subscribe on Audit LA's page. Get her subs up. Give her a thumbs up as I did. All right, let's do this, too. Let's heat up our first bag. I forgot to look up Johnny Sins.
Mr. Clerk, let's run
Who
through
is
our
Johnny
agenda.
Sins? Is that a porno
Yes,
guy?
President.
Or
There's a request to continue item 1 to 2.
is it like a comic book character and I just don't know it?
All right, without objection, that'll be the order.
Is he friends with, what's his name, Jimmy Dale?
Notice for public hearing.
Are they best friends and I don't know it?
Through 28 are items for which
He's a
public
prawn
hearings
star.
have been held. Items 29 through
He's a
31
prawn.
are items for which public hearings have not been held. Items 32
Bro's
through
going
36
white
are closed
before
session
our
items
very
considered by the
eyes,
Budget
bro.
and Finance Committee. 10 votes are required for
You
consideration.
see what the stress
All
has
right,
done
without
to his
objection, those items
goatee? It
are
looks
now
like me
before us.
now.
Members, are there any specials on the west side? Mr.
West
Acosta?
Side!
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Excuse me. I'd like to call item 20 special. I know that we've had public comment on this already. Although
I
we
like
have
that she's
community
rolling
members
around.
that
Up
speak
there,
to it in
she's
our
coming
public
up on
comment
3-inch,
session,
so you can
and
see a
I'd
little
like to
bit better of
make
what it
comment
looks like in there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Number 20.
There's the board.
Councilmember Nazarian.
To sign in.
Mr. President,
There's 3-inch
I'd
shrimp.
like to hold item 2 on the desk for amending motion. That'll be
He's awesome.
circulating shortly.
I like
All
3-inch
right,
shrimp.
item number 2. Councilmember
Miss
Hernandez.
Angelique, where are you at? Your boyfriend right there. All 3-inch.
Items 14 and 17 special for comments. And I would like to call item 31 special for a separate vote.
All right. Anybody else on the
It
west
is a
side?
clown
All right,
meeting.
On this side, Councilmember Rahman.
I'd like to call item 28 special for comments.
All right, 28. Any other specials, members? All right. Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, what items are available for council to dispose of at this time?
Mr. President, the council may now vote on items 15, 16,
Oh, there's Mr.
18,
Herman.
19, 21 through 27.
Ah, I
All right,
missed
those
Mr.
items
Herman
are
right
now
there.
before us. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
All right, everybody.
11
I
eyes.
should have said.
Mr. President, the ordinances for items 24 through 27 will be held over to Tuesday, March 25th, 2025 for second consideration, unless reconsidered with all members present.
All right, so we can reconsider those if 12 members are present this morning. If not, we'll reconsider on next week, Tuesday. What's next?
It's going to make things just a
Mr.
bit more fun.
President, if we can move on to
Don't
the
think this ain't the
closed
only
session
one we
items
didn't got.
32 through 36,
Got something
considered
else
by the
coming,
Budget
too.
and Finance Committee.
All right, Council Member Budget
Up, Chrome?
Chair Yaroslavsky, we have
Up, Scorpius?
closed session items. Give the council some guidance regarding these items.
Thank you, Council President. BNF considered items 32.
Police chase is gonna be
36,
wild with that. Hell
on
yeah.
March 4th in committee.
Anytime I start getting into that song, when I start singing songs for you guys, oh, the songs are going to
There's
be
no
on.
objection.
We finna go
Open the
T-Pain,
roll on those items. Do
D-Pain.
you need to read the settlement amounts, Mr. Clerk?
Yes, sir, thank you. For item 32, in the case entitled Adam Hollins versus
Let-
City of Los Angeles, et al., there's a recommendation to expend up to $675,000 in settlement. For item 33, in the case entitled Stephanie Hernandez versus City of Los Angeles,
Let's
et
get it.
al., there's a recommendation to expend up to $250,000 in settlement. For item 34, in the case entitled Margarito T. Lopez et al. Versus City of Los Angeles et al., there is a recommendation to expend up to $8 million in settlement.
I just got to
For
learn
item
to
35,
keep the bypass
case
button
entitled
on.
Andrea R. Nocturne
Right.
versus City of Los Angeles.
Otherwise,
et
I'm
al.
like that the
There's
whole
a
show.
recommendation to expend up to $95,000.
At least I can
in
hear when
settlement.
I'm like that.
And for item 36, in the case entitled D'Artagnan Wallace versus
Bart.
City of Los Angeles et al.
Hanging
there's
out
a
with the family,
recommendation to
enjoying our
expend
new
up to
toy.
$100,000 in settlement.
All right, those items are now before us. Let's open the roll,
Damon Bieber.
close the roll, tabulate the vote.
I should run Win a Date with
12
Stacy. You
eyes.
can't, Flusha. She's married. I don't think her
Mr. Clerk,
husband
we
would
have
like it
12
very
members
much.
present now.
Unless it's a
Can we
double date.
reconsider?
Her and her husband
Yes, sir.
and you
The
and your
council will now
girl.
reconsider items 24 through 27. A vote is required for consideration.
All right, let's open the roll on reconsideration, close the roll, tabulate the vote. All right.
Yes, my name is
Now that
Jason. I
question
was
is
spoken
before
scam here.
us. That item is before us, Randall. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
What's up, Shill?
12 eyes.
Mr. President, there's a request to send
What's up,
items
Jace?
24 through 7 through
Good to see you,
27
Jay.
forthwith.
Without objection, that'll be the order. What's next?
Mr. President, the council may now
Auto-turn
consider
Gerbil.
items 14 and
You can tweak
17
it,
called
you know what I
special
mean?
by Councilmember Hernandez for comments.
I have
Alright,
the effect like
Councilmember
way up.
Hernandez.
I can lessen the effect and get a different. Looks like a
Thank you,
big
Council
grape
President.
today.
Colleagues, the City of Los Angeles has a real opportunity to modernize how we engage the public in our budget process.
That's it, Spell.
Cities
I'm
like Sacramento and
Spell. I'm
Oakland
always
have
thinking about
adopted
new stuff.
interactive,
Trust.
data-driven
It's
tools
just
that
hard to
make budget
implement it
decisions more
sometimes
transparent and accessible,
and get it set
giving
up.
residents a clear understanding of how funds are allocated and a greater voice in the process. The motion before you seeks to close the gaps in our current system by improving how we collect, visualize, and share data. It directs the CAO with the assistance
Yeah, it's
from
just a
multiple
voice
city
changer
departments
box.
to
Nick.
report back on all existing city online budget assessment tools. It also calls for recommendations
Called a
to
voice
modernize these
transformer,
platforms
I guess.
by integrating community surveys, data collection strategies, and visualization tools that make the budget more transparent
Auto-tune
and accessible
Damon
to
on
the
the
people
best.
we serve. It's time to give Angelinos what they need to know about where their tax dollars are going and the power
Bing
to
bong, he
influence
was just
where
in
they
here.
go
He
next.
walked out.
Colleagues, I ask that you
Probably having
support
some
this
water or
motion
something.
and help us take a crucial step towards
Laying in the
modernizing how we
sun.
communicate
Likes to lay in the
about
sun
the
right
budget
now.
with the people we serve. And I also want to add, colleagues,
He's
and this is for both
sunbathing.
motions. Colleagues, Los Angeles is a
looks
world-class
like
city
Grimace.
but our ability to remain one depends on how effectively we can, how effectively we can do more with less. Not
Grimace.
just in terms of funding, but also within an
I used to
arbitrary
love Grimace. He
one-year
was my
budget
favorite,
cycle
too.
that literally undermines our capacity to plan for the future. A city of our scale should not be forced to make multi-million-dollar decisions on rushed timelines
What's up, San
when the
Diego?
challenges before us, like skyrocketing housing costs, homelessness,
She's
and
Ver-
climate change, demand strategic
Violet Beauregard.
long-term solutions. Infrastructure investments need continuity, and the departments need stability. Colleagues, what if the city budget truly
Snosberries
reflected our
taste like
shared values?
snosberries.
Right now, it doesn't, because the budget process
Dude,
fails.
Dude, this is the same one they use, Mike.
And it shuts
Mark,
out additional
same
opportunities for real,
company,
meaningful public
except we're
participation.
using the latest
Constituents
version
settle
of
down and
what they
advocate
were
for
using.
neighborhood services, but the
Roger and
budget
Zap,
cycle
we're
gives them
using the
little
same
power
box.
over how their tax dollars are spent. And that's unacceptable. This motion instructs departments to analyze the potential impacts of switching to a 2-year or multi-year budget
Hi, Renee.
cycle. It calls for recommendations for the implementation of a biannual and multi-year budget schedule, as well as the adoption of a capital infrastructure plan. We are one of the largest cities in the country without a capital infrastructure plan. That's wild. The truth is, major cities have already figured this out. They've moved
Is
toward
it
multi-year
shocking?
budgeting
Because you're a
it
bunch of
works.
idiots
It
running the
allows
city,
governments to think ahead,
including
to
yourself.
plan for the kind of infrastructure investments that take time to implement, and to break free from the
2 months in, they still haven't done
reactionary
shit
cycles that
for the
leave communities
fires.
hanging
Any
year after
cleanup
year.
that's happening, are
This
people
motion
doing
is
it on their
necessary
own
to
now?
Understand whether alternative budget cycles can help us
2
plan
months.
and build a city
Nothing
for the
done. Not a
future.
shovel
I ask
picked
for your
up.
support on this motion as well. Thank you, colleagues.
Well, they're
Thank
busy
you so much, Councilmember
hanging
Hernandez.
out,
Well said. Any other members on this item?
going to parties,
All right. Seeing none,
Catalina
let's
wine
open the
mixer,
roll.
and all that.
And for the
Close- Yes,
record,
sir.
the
Hopefully their
proceeds
house is all
for
burned down
items
next.
14 and 17.
Then we'll see how fast their houses get
The roll's been
fucking.
open. Let's close the
fixed.
roll. Tabulate the vote.
12 eyes.
Darlene and
All right,
Debbie.
Mr.
Happy
President, the council may
birthday.
now consider item 28.
Happy
call sponsored
birthday,
by
Darlene
Councilmember Rahman
and
for comments.
Debbie.
Happy birthday, you thing from another world, you.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
has been particularly impacted by home sharing because we have both the highest volumes of both permitted and unfortunately illegal home sharing activity, which has caused major quality of life issues for residents.
Happy birthday.
Short-term rentals being used for party houses, event spaces, unauthorized commercial ventures that host large yoga retreats, clothing boutiques. We've had incidents of violent crime, including homicides.
Those are your
in
brother
recent
bills.
years. And these rentals have had a
Turn that off, David.
destabilizing effect in communities. They take your neighbors away, and they remove affordable and protected rent-stabilized units from the long-term housing market, which is bad for LA. Enforcement has been an ongoing challenge. It's taken years to issue fines and citations.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with her hair today. She just rolled up out of bed and just rolled up in here. The frizzy ass, fucked up hair that she ain't washed in quite a few
And
days.
because of poor communication between city departments and weak guardrails against bad actors, we have simply made no progress on this issue. Good hosts, good faith hosts, go to extraordinary lengths to ensure they're in compliance with
Christy.
our laws. We should reward them. And
That's it,
make
Pixel.
sure
That's
that
how I'm telling
bad
you.
faith hosts
I have a
are
friend who's going
treated
through it,
with the
2 friends that are
appropriate
going through it.
enforcement actions. The recommendations before you today, which I hope that you'll support,
just, ridiculous.
were crafted in the course of 3 meetings at the Housing and Homelessness Committee and multiple staff reports. And they are
Yet the news doesn't talk about that. They tell you how racist you are because you don't like bass, because she's black.
Permit and citation
Here
information
we go.
on a public portal, making it easier to file complaints and submit evidence about bad actors, hiring more hearing officers in the city attorney's office for nuisance cases, which can actually net us more.
You're welcome. Here's the
potential
link
fine
again in
revenue,
case
which
anybody
can
didn't
help
get it.
us
Here's
in
the
the
link to
city
Audit LA.
actually
Go
do enforcement.
click like and subscribe on her
Strengthening
page.
requirements for proof that this is a primary residence, adjusting our fees and fine structure so that it actually punishes repeated bad actors, making it easier to investigate
I
and
can fix
inspect
her. I don't want to
properties
fix her.
and
She's
so on and so
gross.
forth. I'm
I
happy
don't
to
find
share
anything
that through
appealing
this
about
rigorous
her.
exercise, departments have taken notice and they've already adjusted some of their internal practices. So the
Nothing
worst
appealing.
issues that came up at the beginning of the process, some of them have
Sexuality
been
doesn't
addressed,
come into
but we
play
do
when I
need to make
stare at
these
her.
changes in order to make long-term change.
Oh,
And
she
I
got a
hope
couple rings
that
on
these
one. I mean,
proposals
I have
gain
this
your
thing
support
about when
today.
you wear a ring on every
So
finger
much,
kind of
Councilmember
thing, you're
Rahman.
kind of a
Seeing
weirdo.
No other speakers on the
She's
queue.
getting there.
Let's,
She's already got 2 fingers.
Open the roll on this item. Close
Taken
the roll.
there.
Tabulate the vote.
12 eyes.
She's Indian. She's not black.
All right.
She
what's
may
next?
say she is, though, like
Mr. President, the
Pocahontas.
council may move
I don't know what
on
she
to public
identifies
comment.
as.
All right,
I identify as the
let's
Pope.
prepare for public
So
comment by,
there's
reading
that.
Instructions in to the public record.
So who knows what she identifies as? What's up, Electric?
To people providing public comment, when it is your turn to speak, please state which of the agenda items you'd like to speak to. You will have 1 minute per item, up to 3 minutes total for the items open for public comment.
You can hook that up,
When
Dodgers,
speaking on
but
the
I don't need
agenda
it because
items, you must be on
the way
topic.
you can tweak it
Our
here,
goal is to get through as
you
many
can pretty
speakers
much
as
get
we
it
can.
done without that
If you are not on
nowadays.
topic,
He
or
had it
if we
because
cannot
that
tell
was the
whether you are
first
on
version
topic,
of this.
you will get
I mean, we got the
one
same
brief
Roland.
from me or the council
They had a
president.
VT1.
At
This
that
is a
point, you need to get
VT4.
immediately and clearly
So.
on topic. If you do not do so,
Yeah.
or if you again stray off topic, you will forfeit the rest of your speaking time, and we will move on to the next speaker.
Dawson.
Items open for public comment on the agenda are items 2 through 13, items 20, and items 29 through 31. So again, the items open
I
for
do
public
identify as the
comment
White
on
Devil.
agenda are items 2
I used to
through
love
13,
Pippi.
item number
Pippi
20,
Longstocking and her two
items
friends.
29 through 31. Item number 1 has been continued to May
It was like
6th.
Annika, and what was the
Members of
boy's
public May
name?
also speak for up to 1 minute for general public
Can't
comment.
remember now.
During general public comment, members of the public may speak to any of the items or anything else in the city's subject matter jurisdiction. We will tell you when your time is up. Just a couple
Tommy?
more
Is that what it was?
announcements. If I
Tommy
could
and
have
Annika?
The interpreter make this one aloud
Kamayo,
to the
thank you
room,
so
please.
much for the dodo.
If you require a Spanish language interpreter,
I really
please
am the
make sure
Pope,
to
yes.
pause every few
What's Tom?
sentences so the interpreters can interpret.
So it was Tom. Okay, Tommy
Muy
and
buenos
Annika.
días a las personas que van a hacer comentario público en español.
I was trying to
Se les
bang
va a
out
dar
Annika.
interpretación. Por favor, hagan una pausa cada dos oraciones o dos frases para que la intérprete pueda interpretar. Gracias.
Don't worry, we will hold your time while the interpreters
And I haven't
are
seen Pippi in a long
so you'll
time. I need
get
to
the
go
same
back on
amount of time as
YouTube
everyone
and find
else.
it and watch it. See what was it really all about?
I will now call names to speak. Henry, Jesus Garcia, Aire Gallo, Antonio Hernandez, Becca Ayala.
All right, no funny names off the jump.
And speakers, remember, you do not need to speak in the order in which your name was called. So as soon as you hear your name called, please feel free to line up on your left-hand side of the council chambers. That's over here to the left.
Tommy is a terrible movie. What movie's Tommy? I don't know what that is. I just remember the two kids, like I said, Tommy and Annika, that would hang out with Pippi. It was like them three on Little Adventures, from what I remember. All right, sold the card.
Good
Let's
morning,
get it.
Speaker. Which items would you like to speak
Robert
to?
Hassel.
Item 28.
Still more baseball
The
selling.
one that was just.
I'm sorry, you said
Season
item,
is
which
here.
items?
28, the one that was just talking about right now.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item. Go ahead.
That's right. All right. Good morning, council members. My name is Antonio Hernandez. I am a community resident of CD9 and also an organizer with Strategic Actions for a Just Economy, also known as AGE. We all agree that we have a housing and homelessness crisis, right? No doubt in that. So we appreciate that folks are willing to find solutions alongside community members, right, to prevent and mitigate the evictions of our communities and neighborhoods. So yeah, it's keeping it short and brief. Thank you so much.
Tell you what, she got a really great view. Hold on, where? God dang it! There's the view from out at LA.
Good morning, Speaker. Which items would you like to speak to?
Yes, general and all public, all items on the agenda.
So you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the items. Go ahead.
All right, so beginning with the items, I see that about 2 through 10 is
that?
all regarding
Rob, I see you.
funding on various light fixture projects. And I can tell you a great way that you can obtain money for the execution of these projects. The fact of the matter is the city is broke, and a great way to get some money is you charge Scientology for parking
So,
permits.
Speaker, this is not on
it
the
is
agenda.
related
Yeah,
because
they
it's
don't wanna
talking
hear
about
about that.
budgets,
During
and it's
general public
installing.
comment, but
The way you
please
can
stick
do
to the
that,
agenda
a great
items.
way to get revenue is that you can
Can you
install
hold his time
parking
really quick?
meters
Right. So,
on
Speaker, your
Belaron
time is
Hubbard Way,
paused, so I'm gonna need you to
and
stop
that will
your public
greatly
comment.
help you
You are now
when you
disrupting my
actually
ability to
try
provide you
to
with instructions.
finance these projects.
Speaker,
You're
politely,
talking about
your
a
time
$2
has been paused, so this is your last
million
warning. Do not
He's
disrupt
about to get
this
thrown
meeting.
out.
Allow me to provide you with the instructions. So, one more time. Your time is not running. You need to speak to the agenda items only during the initial 3 minutes. You've been warned already for being off topic. If you do it again, I'm going to move you to general public comment where you can talk about this item if you'd like. Start his time again.
So again, when it comes to getting money for some of these projects, what better way to get money than actually go and seek money from the constituents? How do you do that, sir? How can you get money from the public? What's one way they can generate revenue? Tell me if that's on topic. Tell me if installing parking meters on public streets is one way that the city generates money, and if that money can be used for public projects. Yes or no? Speak. Go ahead. Answer that. Answer
won't.
if that's relevant or not.
They won't.
Tell me
So
if
I'm going to move you to
getting
general
money
public
from
It's not a
the
back and forth,
constituents
dude.
is relevant to the
It
topic
is a way
at
to
hand.
generate money, but it's
If
not
getting
related to
money
this
to the
item.
public
So you
works
have 1 minute for
through
general
parking
public
meters
comment.
is off topic,
Boogers on the-
then you tell me, all right? The fact of the matter is, on L. Ron Hubbard Way right now, several violations of LAMC 56.11 and 56.12 blockading the public right of way. Each charge each day unique. Every single day that it happens, $2,500 fine and 647 PC.
A day?
That's a
2,500?
misdemeanor that you can charge not only the individuals that commit it, but entities as well. That's a criminal violation. That's what Scientology has done. They owe you guys at least dating back to June when they've done the blockade of the public right of way. I did the math. It's about $1.5 million, upwards of $2 million for each of the planters that they put up there. And the only reason they took them out is because we, the people, brought it to your attention to force them out. But you still fail to go and get money for those violations.
BJ, they get a lot of
owe the
money
city
from them.
millions of dollars.
Well, they don't want to
What
say
are you gonna
nothing.
do about it, sir? What are you going to do about it? The definition of selective prosecution and malicious prosecution is you go after people individually, and that.
Oh, there we go. He cut his mic.
Speaker, your time has expired. Next
Oh, viewer discretion is advised, everybody. Viewer discretion is advised. Spindler
Call up
coming
more
up.
names. Audit LA, Bruce Heyman, Christina Brinklin, Don Dyers, Elise Swanson.
And before the next speaker begins, just as a reminder to everybody, as was explained during the instructions, for the first 3 minutes, if that's what you request, you need to be on topic on the items themselves. So that is the agenda items on the agenda. And just as a reminder, Mr. Spindler, your time has not started. You are disrupting my ability to provide instructions to the room. Whether it was you or your puppet, I don't care. Zip it. This is your first and only formal warning. Do not disrupt this meeting. So
Don't
as a
care if it was
reminder,
you or your
the
puppet.
items open for public comment on the agenda are items 2 through 13, item 20, and item 29 and 31. If you'd like to speak to anything more broadly than that, then you're welcome to do so, as long as it's within the city's subject matter jurisdiction during general public comment, for which you will have 1 minute. Good
Like a
morning.
little kid, dude.
3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment.
Yes, thank you, asshole. So let's see here, number 12. Where's that goddamn little FBI target sponsor, John Lee? And 99031, West Superior, what a shithole. Why, that's worse than McOscar's district. What a filthy fucking piece of shit for $1,200. I see, weave the fucking lien. And then we have relative to rejecting the offer for future alley. Yes, look at that. Adrian Goatherder Nazarian is doing the right thing. Let's give him a hand. Beautiful. Yes. Too bad he's not here today. He's back having a hot dog, but when he returns filling his face, tell him I support number 2. When you're doing a good job, Goat Puppet will tell you. When you don't, you get the horns. Then we get number 4. Let's jump there. Another one. Improving light districts. No, we're against that shit. Fuck that. Then we have number 5. KDR Slosky. Yes, sir. The fake anti-Semite. Bitch is trying to tax her goddamn people. Yes, and there. Look at that. Look, Marchese, look at that city attorney with his evil. And then we have Hamburger Hernandez on number 6. Hamburger Hernandez, helping hand. Yes, sir. Look at this. Street lighting. Fix the street lights, bitch, in your district first before you tax anybody else in your street lights. Hamburger Hernandez has no working streetlights. Did you know that? Did you know that, Noodle? Did you know that, Stalin? She has no fucking streetlights, and she wants to tax more people for streetlights. Then you look over here. Kevin with the skirt on number 7. Trying to tax people for lighting. At least she has a few lights in her district. Oh, look. Then we have Stalin. Yeah, Stalin on number 8, fucking the homeowners. Why don't you fix your fucking street lights over there in historic Filipino town? as Noodle waves her hair, fingers to her hair. And then we have number 5 of number 9. See how I did that? Fuck Katie Yaroslavsky in any motion she ever presents here. And then, of course, Buckethead. The biggest disappointment since the birth of Mr. Grote, yes. Look at this, trying to tax his fucking homeowners while you lying, conniving little shit. And then he does it again on number 11. And finally, the cheerleader Imelda Padilla screwing her fucking landlords.
General
and now
public
for
comment.
the general comment, you can read the papers all day, but we have good news. If you want to see our mayor, she'll be here tomorrow at 9 a.m. with Marchese down the hallway in a secret meeting, yes, in the back of the chambers. It's called the executive, what is it called? Executive Employee Relations
Dick-touching committee?
Yes, and they don't televise it, and Pumpkinhead knows that they don't even record it. It's a secret meeting sponsored by Pumpkinhead. You know, Pumpkinhead, when you're in front of that grand jury in another year or two, I just can't wait to see. How many times do you think that this asshole's going to claim the Fifth Amendment? Let's go take it. 25, 30? Yes, how many times? And finally, Hamburger Hernandez, will you fix the south portion of 8th Street on the streetlights between Alvarado and Hoover? We'd appreciate you completing the job. Oh, and fuck you,
Speaker,
Bob.
your time has expired. Next
And
speaker.
fuck you, Bob. Mr. Spindler, everybody. Guys, Mr. Herman, everybody else is still there too. 3-inch shrimp, so don't worry.
Good morning.
More to
Which
come.
items would you like to speak to?
General comment for item 28.
Okay. So you said item 28 and general? So you've
It's
one?
just
Okay.
it's just general comment.
Okay. So you have 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning, council. I am a resident at District 13, and I am also a worker living in Los Angeles. I stand by over here with my fellow people to thank the council for passing item 28. It was very crucial and important due to how difficult housing and affordability is in Los Angeles. So I just want to take a moment to thank you so much, and I yield the rest of my time.
No one cares. Is that out at LA? Yeah.
Good morning. I would like all comments and public comment.
Okay. Good morning. We can hear you
Good
now. So
morning.
you have 3 minutes for the items and 1
barely
minute for
see
general.
her, guys.
Please
I
begin
wanna-
with the items. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I want to start off with lighting, the lighting issues. Basically, you know, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Smoke and Scan has like really cool, like he follows police chases, okay? And when Smoke and Scan does the police chases, it's like the best because it's way better than anything that any of the main news, you know, puts out for
So
these
Speaker,
police
I'm going to need you to
chases.
connect this to the items.
Yeah, the
please.
lighting, I am saying, okay? Let me get there. Give me a chance. Jeez. Okay. So when you're following a police chase, okay, you need lighting, okay? And that's the thing. The city is so dark, and it's broad. It's all over the place. Every one of these items, like how many items? And, you know, so the police need to have lighting. The people trying to run from the police need lighting. Smoke and Scan needs lighting. Smoke and Scan's, you know, chat needs lighting so we can see. I need lighting so I can see
That's right.
Smoke and Scan's chat, okay? I mean, his chasing, okay? So please fix all the lights. And as far as the one when it comes to mapping, I don't know if you're aware of this, like with mapping, I'm
She is
all
legend.
for fixing the maps. I'm sure Smoke and Scan can agree. But basically you need to update the map too, which isn't on this agenda. It needs to be, so I'm asking you to amend it to include L. Ron Hubbard Way, because you have it, you've been enforcing no parking there, but it's not a red curbed thing. And I asked Mr. Hugo's office whether or not it's really a no parking street, and they don't have an answer. DOT doesn't have an answer, so can you please update the map
Speaker,
before you interrupt
you're welcome
me?
to speak to this during general.
Well,
but
no,
for now,
that's
please
about
stick to the
mapping.
items.
I want you to amend. Can Mr. McCosker, sorry for butchering your name, didn't mean to do that. But he's reasonable. I would think he would want, the maps to be current. Right, sir? Right. Thank you. And then about the police, the money donated to the police. I'm all for them getting extra money for the budget so it isn't such a huge burden on the taxpayer. And that way maybe we could reduce the public portion of it so we can actually fund our fire department. And that way we don't have, so when there's a fire, they can actually have vehicles and stuff. I think Smoke and Scan might agree with me on that,
Yeah.
we want our fire department
We
funded
do.
as well. So I agree with giving donations, but what I don't like is getting like money from places that don't have to tell you who's donating to it. Like, I'm here to talk about Scientology, right? So what if they're donating this money because they have all this, they want all this favor with the city and with the police? And so they could be donating this $45,000 because it looks like it's coming from the police foundation, but it's not, it's coming from someone. So can you guys please let us know who is donating the money to them?
General public comment.
I'd like to know.
General public comment. Okay. I want to go back to the parking on the street. It's not a no parking street. There's no red line. And there's fake parking signs. Okay. And people get tickets on that street. You guys are enforcing it. You're looking at a major lawsuit. I have a certified CASP report, which I think I sent to all of you. If not, I will. And you can see it's not legit and it's not ADA compliant anyway. Also, they're going. Scientology is going for a street vacation. They want you to believe that there's an angry mob of criminals descending on them, and they need to defend themselves by creating like a little, as Amy would say, or Jill would say, a Vatican City. No, they don't. They're not under siege. They're being protested, yes, for all the human, the crimes against humanity that go on there. But they're not in danger. The only people in danger are the protesters because they're the only ones who got assaulted. And so they don't need a street vacation. They're lying to the city. They're lying to all of you. And, stop. Do not allow that.
Shout out to Audit LA. Oh, look who just walked in. Look who just walked in with his dog. And there's the link to her page again. Click like and subscribe on her page.
Allowing me to speak today.
Audit LA.
My name is Elise Swanson, President and CEO of the San Pedro Chamber of Commerce. And today's a great day for celebration. I'm here today on behalf of our board of directors who have enthusiastically supported the establishment of a Jedi Zone in San Pedro on Pacific Avenue.
Jedi Zone?
This historic corridor and commercial corridor serves as a vital artery for both residents and visitors, but unfortunately has experienced prolonged conditions of blight and economic stagnation. I'm here today on behalf of our board to thank Councilmember McCosker for working with our community for the past 2 years on the establishment of this zone. This is critical to the future revitalization of Pacific Avenue and returning it to an outstanding commercial corridor. Once again, Councilmember, we cannot thank you enough for your work with the Chamber, the neighborhood councils, and the Business Improvement District to bringing today to fruition. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Or is that Charlie Brown? That's Charlie Brown. I know he's got Snoopy too, so he's got Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Charlie Brown's in there today.
Good morning. I'd like to speak to item 20, if I may.
Yes, Jedi Zone.
Is that item 20 in general public comment or just item 20?
Item 20 will be enough.
Thank
you very much. I yield public.
I yield my
Bruce
time.
Heyman from Los Angeles Maritime Institute and the immediate past board chair for the San Pedro Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here in support of item 20 and thanking the council member and all the staff for the city. If you go back to, I'm certainly old enough, but I wasn't here at the time, but if you go back to the 50s and 60s, you would have seen a very different Pacific Avenue. And you see what's going on, what the community is doing for San Pedro along the waterfront, up and down 6th and 7th Street. Pacific is next in our what we want to work on. And so this is going to be a very valuable tool for us to try and bring it back to what it was in the 50s and 60s, though with more current vehicles. Thank you very much for the support.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Christina Binkley for General.
Good morning. Okay, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. I live in a
Does
small
her shirt
wine
say
district in
man?
Hollywood Hills with my family. We have an Airbnb or
plan.
short-term rental on either side of us. We've been severely impacted by that, and I'm here to thank you guys sincerely for passing item 28, and I hope that you will follow through quickly and with everything you have planned here. One of the short-term rentals on one side of me is owned by a fellow who lives in Brazil and has not lived in Los Angeles for 12 years. He has a yellow tag on his house because one of the footings fell out. It is still, today, there are actually Airbnb renters in there. On the other side of me, the house is owned by somebody who lived in New York until he died last year. It is still being rented as an Airbnb. So I thank you. We hope something can be done about the situation on our street and throughout the neighborhoods in Los Angeles that are impacted by this. Thank you very much.
So you want housing for everybody, but yet you're taking away the housing that people use for Airbnb. Okay. I got it.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
I'm not allowed to speak to the item I'm allowed to speak to, so I'm just
I mean, I
gonna
don't
do a
like
general
Airbnb
comment
either,
as you've
but-
taken,
1 minute. Go ahead.
item number 28 off of the docket. My name is Don Deers, and I live in Council District number 13, and I'm here to call you out as taking the bribes from the hotel industry. I'd like to have it on public comment that the hotels do not own their hotels. They are franchises. Today, there are 1,200 hotel brands. In 1990, 3/4 of the hotels were owned by independents. Now, a third are. This is a money grab, and I want it to be clearly visible to everybody in Los Angeles exactly what's going
What's up,
on.
Richard?
And that,
Good morning.
so that each of you are called out, including you, Ms. Rahman, because I think that it is clear that when you throw in these stumbling blocks in front of us as homeowners and wanting to rent a room in our home, and then we have to be fingerprinted, and what's next? And then there is no accountability. There is no one to answer the phone. There is no one to be at an office. Yeah, I could keep talking. You guys live with yourselves.
Speaker, your time has expired.
right, though.
And I know the time can go by rather quickly. If you would like to provide additional written public comments, you of course can do so, and those are not time limited. They are written comments. And you
who's
can do
reading
that
the
at
comments?
LACouncilcomment.com.
Delete,
You can find that
delete,
URL at the very top
delete,
of the agenda.
mass delete.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
I'd like to speak to 28 and also a general comment after.
Okay, so item number 28 is not open for public comment, but you can speak to it during general. So you have 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
All right. First, I'd like to thank 28 being passed and Rahman's leadership on this. I live in Hollywood, and it's been egregious, the amount of Airbnb. So thank you, Rahman. Thank you for the council for passing it. Tomorrow, there will be an agenda item regarding neighborhood councils and whether or not they should allow youth and or term limits. It's very aspirational. Unfortunately, as a member of the neighborhood council, which already tried to have a youth chair several years ago, youth chair was rotated out very quickly because they could not wait until 10 p.m. for the closure of the meeting. Pragmatically, neighborhood councils are in the evening.
I know he has
once a
Snoopy
month,
too.
and it would really impinge if the bylaws all of a sudden are restricted. So I would ask the council to please look at what has gone before. Also, as far as term limits, 2 years. Right now, the neighborhood council I'm running for has a difficulty filling the positions. We have one open, everything else except for 3. There's only one person running. Most of them are continuing on. So please, thank you very much for your consideration of what's already gone before.
Next
on that.
speaker.
Before the next person speaks, I'd like to call up more names. Ellen Evans, Esmeralda Gonzalez, Iris Grage, Kiara Rosales, Lucy Chilangua.
Smoke.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak
Shrimp
to?
and Herman,
Well, it was
yep.
already passed, and I'm not against it, 28, but can I speak on the general real quick?
Of course, of course. So you have 1 minute for general public comment.
There's shrimp right there.
Good morning, City Council. My name's Chris Murphy. For 40 years, my home in the Hollywood Hills has been my sanctuary. As an only parent to a 15-year-old, I've faced financial challenges, but Airbnb has transformed my life and my daughter's future. I am proud to be a superhost, providing a welcoming space for families who otherwise couldn't afford to stay in Los Angeles. This isn't just about money, it's about offering families an affordable option to visit our city. I personally welcome every guest, verify their identity, and explain the house rules. This personal touch is crucial in preventing issues like parties and disturbances. It's surprising that keyless entry hasn't been addressed in proposed regulations, as it could exacerbate these problems. As a responsible host, I've contributed significantly to the local economy. I've collected over $100,000 in city taxes. However, the building department's inefficiencies have caused me and the city to lose thousands of dollars due to unnecessary delays. I urge you to distinguish hosts like me from those who abuse the system. We deserve a fair chance to continue making positive contributions to our city. Thank you.
I'm drinking coffee too, Leafy. I got my coffee. A big barrel.
Which items would you
A
like
big
to speak
barrel.
Good morning. I'm going to speak on general. My name is Ellen Evans, and I'm speaking on behalf of Bel Air Beverly Crest Neighborhood Council. First
Oh,
of all,
Beverly
I want to
Crest.
thank
Baller.
Councilmember Yaroslavsky for pushing
She's a
forward
baller.
the repair of Caribou Lane, and we hope that this will be done expeditiously. Second, thanks to Councilmember Rahman and staff for the incredibly hard and persistent work on this. It's been a long time since the 2020-21 motion on this topic. We support all efforts that improve enforcement of all elements of the ordinance so that its application is ultimately as was originally intended. We know that there's more work to do, and we urge council to help get this to the finish line. Thank you.
It's a gated neighborhood with cobblestone streets, and the fixer-upper houses are about 20 million. The fixer-upper.
Brianna Zavala,
You have $80 million homes there, $100 million homes there.
Melissa Dogo, Noah
She's a
Suarez,
baller.
Raul Macias.
The shitty house is 20 mil.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Good morning. Item number
Aw,
28.
you're
please.
poor. Look at him at the end of the block over there.
Go ahead.
Poor.
Thank you. Hi, good morning, council members. My name is Iris Craig, and I'm speaking on behalf of Strategic Actions for a Just Economy. I want to thank you for your leadership in protecting Los Angeles renters by adopting all recommendations from the Housing and Homelessness Committee to strengthen the home sharing ordinance. Your commitment to closing enforcement gaps and preserving our city's rent-stabilizing housing is a critical step in ensuring that long-term residents can remain in their homes. By moving forward with these recommendations, the council has taken meaningful steps to ensure the home sharing ordinance is a tool for protecting, not undermining our rental housing stock. Thank you so much.
Yeah, what they do is up there, I don't even know if they have any dead lots anymore. They used to sell just the dirt for $15 million. Then you put your house up. So that's what
Noah
I'm getting
Suarez
at.
Sykes, general public comment.
$15 million for just the dirt view.
Thank you so much. Good morning, council members. My name is Noah Suarez Sykes, and I'm an organizer for Better Neighbors LA, a coalition focused on regulating short-term rentals to preserve long-term housing for Southern
Baller,
California
James.
residents.
Like real
Beyond
ballers.
LA would like to thank you all,
CEOs.
especially Councilmember Rahman, for passing the 13 recommendations contained in item 28, especially the private right of action and electronic verification system. The city of LA has spent almost 4 years litigating this issue since these updates were first introduced in 2021. Since then, we've seen significant growth in the STR market, particularly in unhosted STRs. 2024 saw a peak of over 8,000 non-compliant STRs in June. With the Olympics coming to LA in just a few years, the city's lax enforcement of the home sharing ordinance represents a huge risk to our stock of affordable housing. It could give license to unscrupulous speculators and landlords to convert swaths of affordable housing into STRs. We spent 4 years debating this issue and have arrived at smart, common sense regulatory approaches. Your actions in passing these items today bring us closer to bringing this issue home. Thank you very much.
There's only 194 homes there. Look at the prices. $195 million, 16 bedroom, 27 bathrooms, $68 million. There's a little one, a shitty one for $25 million.
Good morning. Mr. Herman. You have 3
5
minutes
bedrooms,
for items and
25
1
million.
Please begin with the items. Go ahead.
Holy shit.
Holy
I'm
shit.
not Herman, asshole. It's me.
Viewer discretion is
Motherfucker.
advised.
And I want to speak on items 2, 4, 6, 8, who the fuck we appreciate. So let's go to the first item, Mr. Asshole Attorney, which is about the maintenance on lighting. There's several lighting situations here that Smoke and Scan and I agree with. LA's fucked with this maintenance shit. We don't believe in it, right? Right. So, let me explain to you about car Carlay Place. Yeah, in CD1. I believe that belongs to the dumb bitch. I'm sorry, she's not a bitch. Ulysses Hernandez. And she cannot deny us this assessment. Now she's listening, you see? You call somebody a dumb bitch, they listen. Thank you for listening. Yay. Look at item number 5, dickhead. You see it? Yeah, look at Katie. Katie. Oh, Katie has continued consideration for the protest and maintenance on the Heights Boulevard street lighting district. Maybe you can get some more prostitutes out there if you put sufficient lighting to do their work. Oh, but what's more interesting here is that, and I'll put it on the record, fuck the police. Who the fuck pays the police $8 million fucking for the new division? That's fucking crazy. And then look at here, you dumb bitch. Another police department. $675,000 of the taxpayers going for the Los Angeles Police Department for retaliation. That's the same fucking bullshit I've been talking to you guys about for years about the city of Los Angeles. Anti-SLAPP, strategic lawsuits against public participation.
Speaker, which item are you speaking to?
Well, you got item 20, 29, 30, and 31, asshole. Pay attention. I'm just a puppet. You got to pay attention. So let me go to 31 again and reiterate this shit. Yeah, $45,000 to help Los Angeles. Oh, no, this is fuck women who fuck police officers in the association under LAWPO of the 29th annual. Is that possum or is that supposum? Well, whatever the fuck it is, I don't fucking care because as far as I know, that fucking fool up there doesn't follow me very carefully talking about this agenda. There's so many light districts. Matter of fact, I found another one. Look at here, fool. I got 4 seconds on that motherfucker to talk to you about. Oh, no, forget it.
General
Fuck
public
item
comment.
8. Now, as far as I and Mr. Herman will put on the record about a dirty nigger, we're talking about the conspiracy and bribery of corruption in Los Angeles. And we've just found out that has just opened up a budget to provide the public with housing issues. Well, I don't believe that, black bitch. Because I'm the only dirty nigga here to talk about corruption cases. Look at, we got Curran Price going to court this Thursday. Ooh-wee. We're going to bury the niggas. We intend to do our part and give our state rights like that dumb bitch, your mayor, who's fighting with the chief of police over this fire crisis. Now, if I'm wrong, somebody tell Jonathan Grote to suck a dick like this one, but I'm a puppet. I don't got a dick. I got foam. So stick it in your mouth and shut the fuck up. Thank you, sir.
Time has expired. Next speaker.
Oh, talk about puppet dick.
So, Council President, I'm being told that Mr. Herman, your time is done. Do not disrupt this meeting. So, I'm being told that there are no other speakers in the
What?
queue.
3-inch shrimp.
Would the Council President like to close public comment?
That's bullshit. They're about to get 3-inch shrimp up out of there.
All right, thank you to everybody who came to offer public comment. For
That's
today's
fucked
meeting.
up.
Mr. Clerk,
3-inch
what
shrimp ain't getting to
items are
cock.
available for the council at this time?
Mr. President, the council may now vote
Damn
on
it.
items 3 through 13, 29, and
The
30.
fuck? Where's
All right, let's
3-inch?
open the roll on those items. Close the roll. Tabulate the vote.
13 ayes.
Sorry.
All right, what's next?
The council may now vote on item 31, called special by Councilmember Hernandez for a separate vote.
All right,
Man,
any
that's
comments
bullshit.
on this item?
Damn it.
All right, seeing none, let's open the roll on this item. Councilmember Hernandez, we're opening the roll on this item.
Fucked up,
Close the
bro.
roll. Tabulate the vote.
I don't care if he's sick. He just showed up to be sick.
All right, what's
I
next?
figured he'd
The
show up
council
to
may now
talk.
consider item 20, called special
Maybe he
by
can't sing.
Councilmember McCosker for comments.
We yield the floor to Councilmember McCosker.
Really quick, because it doesn't matter
you very
about
much,
looking at
Mr.
this
President.
buckethead motherfucker.
I
Now take a
appreciate
look at this
this
house,
item
like I was
being
telling you.
called special and giving
$195 million,
opportunity to speak on this
50,000
item.
square feet,
Grateful
16
to the
bedrooms,
San Diego
27
Chamber of
bathrooms.
Commerce and the leadership
Could you imagine
of
cleaning
Elise
that
Lawson.
fucking
She's
thing?
here with one of
And
her
just to
board
tell you,
members,
it's almost
Bruce Heyman, I believe also
$4,000 a square foot.
who's a board member.
And so we've had this.
Hold on, what's the?
great
Does it show the
partnership
HOA
with the
fee? It
Chamber of
doesn't show it,
Commerce
does it?
In San Pedro.
It's been on the
and our
market a
office,
while.
And the Business Improvement District and the neighborhood councils. And the
Bro,
entire
it's
business
baller though. This
community,
is
in
fucking.
and around
This is Scarface.
Pacific Avenue.
Bro, look
Pacific
at downtown
Avenue,
Los
like a lot
Angeles
of
right there.
avenues, our
You can
streets
see
and our
downtown
districts,
from your
was once
living
a
room.
thriving place with small business where you could
Holy
shop
smokes.
and dine. It ran into
Look at
some
this
hard
thing.
times.
It's
It
got a
was
tennis
covered
court
by a
in back.
CRA area. We know the
Stop
sad story
it.
of CRAs being taken
Bro, look
away
at that
because
driveway.
of the
What is the
misuse by
Gardner
other
bill for this
jurisdictions of
fucking
CRA
thing? Look at
powers.
those hedges back there.
We actually had a
Bro,
lot of great
what is
CRA
the Gardner
projects
making a
in and
year?
around, the
$1 million a year for the Gardner?
I'm sure around the rest of the city.
I mean, is that
It's
what we're
also an
talking
area
about
that
here?
is an opportunity zone.
Bro,
It's
look
an
at this
area that
place.
has,
Could you
has had
imagine
its
just having to
share
clean these windows?
of blight. And
Like, what does it cost? Even if someone
now
said,
is the
here,
time
the house
for
is
us
free,
to
just take it,
adopt
but you
this
got to
Jedi
maintain it.
zone and combine it with the
Bro, what
other
does the
good
water
things that
bill
are happening,
cost?
the good works of the chamber, the
Look
good
at how you
works
can
of the
see
Business
fucking
Improvement
right
District.
there. Oh, that's
It will
Century
join two
City.
other Jedi
Sorry.
zones in our
That's not
district, one in
downtown.
Watts
Century City,
and
you
one
can
in
see.
Wilmington. I am grateful for the
And I'm
efforts
sure
of
you can see
EWPD
downtown
and
as
Homeless
well when you're in the
Resources.
pool.
And so I'm going to urge
Bro,
an aye
look
vote,
at
but
this
I'm
place.
particularly thank
Holy
our
smokes.
business community and our neighborhood council community and our local residents for supporting
This
this
shit
effort.
is crazy baller, bro.
Thank you so much, Mr. McCosker.
27 bathrooms. Why on earth would you? I mean, who?
Jedi zone. So congratulations,
Bro, it's
to
got a
you,
bowling alley.
The council,
Bro, it's got a
office,
bowling alley.
the neighborhood councils, the chambers, the bids, because I know it's a slog.
It's got a
to get
bowling
through. So
alley.
Congratulations to you and everybody.
Oh, the insurance
who
must be
brought
through the goddamn
TJ,
roof.
To fruition.
Holy
Let's open the roll on this
look at the
item.
game room.
Close the roll. Tabulate the vote.
13 ayes.
Gotta be
All
shit.
right,
Look, you got your own
congratulations. What's
theater,
next?
dude.
Mr. President, the council may now consider
Got
item
your own
2,
movie
called special by
theater.
Councilmember
Straight El
Nazarian,
Chapo.
for which amending motion
Bro, look at the
CA
garage.
Aaron Hernandez
Look at the
has
inside of
been
that garage.
circulated and posted
For
on
your
the bulletin
40
board.
car.
All right. Let's open the roll on this item as amended.
Dude, this
Close the
place is
roll.
just stupid.
Tabulate the vote.
Looks like you're pulling up the
13
museum.
ayes.
All right. What's next?
Council has
P.
motions to
Diddy's
proceed
house
for-
ain't this
All right. I
expensive.
see Councilmember Jurado
He's.
standing.
Let me tell you
Is that for
something.
any
P.
particular
Diddy's
reason?
down
No?
on the
All right.
bottom floor. He's down near where the
Then those
Playboy
motions are
Mansion's
posted
at,
and
like
referred.
Holmby Hills. This is
I
on the
think we
top
need
of
to
the
get
hill,
a standing desk,
and that's another reason why it's so
I'll
much
ask the
money,
CLA
because of the
General
view.
Service to get a standing desk for
Bro, look at that view.
Councilmember Jurado. Those motions
that
are
view over
posted
here.
and referred. What's next?
Come on.
The desk is clear, sir.
Can you imagine
we are-
entertaining folks?
we
Look,
are,
to the left is downtown.
preparing for adjournment.
There's
I'll ask
downtown Los
everybody in the
Angeles.
chambers to stand for adjourning motions.
All right, so they're already out of here. Here's Century City, so you can see easily to Century City
And
and,
before
downtown
we go to
Los
adjourning
Angeles.
motions, announcements.
The patio.
All right.
This thing is
Seeing
insane.
no
Look at that pool,
announcements?
bro. You're in the pool, just staring at
Councilmember
fucking
Hernandez
Century
has
City.
an announcement.
Yes. So
You're in
this
infinity
year
pool
for
that's
reals,
Pebble Tech.
I just want to say that I'm really
Bro,
proud
look
of
at
the
that thing.
CD1 team for all the work
That's
that they've
insane.
done to accomplish this. Council District 1.
There's your view of Century.
Compared to
There's
the week
downtown
prior,
Los Angeles
we,
right here.
Increased our 311 requests by over 35%.
Basketball and
But
tennis
that's
court.
Over 4,200 311 requests that have been submitted.
Holy
and I'm
smokes,
getting
look at this thing.
the notifications of them being closed and completed. And we've done a lot of legwork.
It's not
to make
down-
sure that
no,
there's
there's
black
only
and
one
white education
downtown.
in our schools, constantly doing parent
There's only one
trainings,
downtown,
but more than anything,
You're just looking at Century City, which is a big part. You have Charles Schwab and lots of law firms and a lot of shit down there. It's right next to Beverly Hills, Century City.
I mean,
so.
I'm just really proud
Very
of my
busy
team that
area.
this happened. So we won this time around, and we're gonna win it again next year because CD1 is number one. So thank you.
Excellent. Congratulations to CD1. A big round of applause.
Yes.
Yeah,
There were
Beverly
many
Park
years
is
when
wild,
District
dude.
8 was number one, and
It's
then
wild
you showed up
there.
And I don't think we've won one since. So
No
congratulations to CD1. Any other announcements, members? All right. Adjourning motions, beginning with Ms. McCosker. Thank you very much, colleagues. I rise today to adjourn in the memory of a lifelong San Pedro resident, Dennis Dale Lane. He passed away peacefully on March 2nd,
Rest in peace, Dennis.
2025, at the age of 82.
All right. I don't even know if there's let's see if she's still there. So let's go on her side. You can see what Audit LA's view is like. We can do her audio too. Give me a sec here. There we go.
Okay. Interesting. And they do it the same way, like public comments at the end?
Oh, at the beginning,
They reverse it. Okay. Wow. But I mean, like it's-
Katie, thank you.
like you do agenda first.
Thank you, Katie. We got a long way to go. Oh, thank you, Katie. Appreciate you. Happy Taco Tuesday. Sounds like she's talking to Spindler. Yep, there's the puppet. I knew it. Knew his voice. There he is. There he is. The man, the myth. And just so you guys know, that's a Bard certified attorney right there. He's legitimate. You can hire him. He's passed the bar. He's no dummy. He's just on that cusp of super bright and a little kooky.
What? Wow, wait. I wanna
Stomp
see it
from a
again.
clerk.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing a PR card too. Like, the more the merrier.
Yeah, they're
They
done.
don't take it- So far, they're not responding.
I hear Herman.
I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Right now, I have like 5 or 6 of them in there. Yeah. So maybe we should do like a joint suit, like it.
All right, so looks like they're done for the day. Quick meeting today.
That's what we should do. Oh, thank you, Jason.
1
My
hour,
name is
2
Jason,
minutes.
And I'm a smoking scan viewer. Oh, welcome, Jason. I hope you heard the shout outs. We love
We
smoking
did.
scan.
We love you out at LA.
Yeah,
There's
we're
8
fans.
today. We got 8. There's the that's the same one that was sent to me. Same exact one.
But thank you so much. I tried to speak for 3-inch shrimp. You guys call him. He was going to give a shout out too, but they wouldn't let him.
KK Katie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they love him too.
Look at him.
So Henry, are you going to be here tomorrow? At 9 a.m. There's the mayor's meeting. It's like not filmed. It's not. Yeah, it says 9 a.m. But it goes in the back, and it's like they had to like escort you to the back, and it's not filmed or videoed or nothing. So. And she
Bro,
doesn't
it's like
violate-
2 kids
What?
in the
Oh, we're
5th
going?
grade.
Yeah, where's the?
Just
so
can't
the,
settle
the,
them down.
The mayor's meeting's back there. The mayor's meeting tomorrow is back.
I have no idea. I didn't hear about it.
What? They don't give you a.
Let's go. Vamonos. I got things to do, man.
Who's the security guard? Who's top flight right there? Homeboy's awesome, whoever he is.
Top flight security of the world, Craig. Shit, not just the city, the world.
But we can all go, right?
Top
Let's go, Wade. Let's go. I cannot confirm or deny Wayne's statement. Let's go, Wade.
I can confirm. I know he denied somebody their freedom
Look at
of
Herman.
speech.
Let's go, folks.
Look at Herman.
Pick up the goat. Let's go.
She hates.
Noodle, 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 noodle. Noodle, 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 noodle.
You needed to do it in front of all her worshipers.
Noodle,
all her
noodle,
worshipers.
noodle, noodle, noodle.
That's like, what's going on?
Oh, look at the pupper.
Audit, can you take the,
I can't. What am I going to do? Roll over a dog?
Can you take the crew?
What crew? We're independent contractors, not even contractors. Independent.
Let's go, Audit. Let's take the crew.
But I can't run
Let's
over
go,
a dog.
Audit.
What crew? Yeah,
Let's go, Audit. They know her already. Let's go, Audit.
please. Get him the howl.
Wonderful to see all you folks.
Good to see you too. Hope I see you. Bye. It's the Clowncil Circus.
We will see you shortly.
Okay.
You said it, not me.
It's the Clowncil Circus.
Let's go.
What, Duarte? All right, Duarte's going to get it, I think.
You want Herman's dog? Herman's dog's a good dog. So quiet, just sits right with him, loves him. Somebody fart and he's just trying to clear it out? What's going on? Someone ripped one. Cleared out the chambers.
Oh, we love smoke and scan. In the afternoon. Oh, yeah, it's coming.
I'm gonna stop at yellow.
Okay.
Left, right? Correct, Demi?
Yeah.
Noodle.
I was like, but you know, we're going to do the afternoon meetings if he wants to stream it, like I said. Oh, I should have said that on the thing.
Dion.
Yeah. Permission if he ever
All right,
wants
all
to,
right.
like if there's nothing going on and he wants to
Uh-oh, we're breaking up.
he can totally stream it.
Uh-oh. Come on,
Yeah,
internet.
I need to put my.
Getting pixelations.
Oh my
You
gosh,
missed your boyfriend, Miss A. He didn't talk, but he was there. He was looking for you.
He hates it. But you guys needed to do it with all her fans. Her and Hugo's fans were all sitting out there.
Noodle.
Noodle, 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 noodle. Yeah, they hate us. He hates. All right, so we're gonna go do. Let's go to the mayor. I have to wait for Bike Guy because otherwise he'll call and interrupt my stream. I have to. Yeah, I have to wait for him. He's in the men's room taking a leaky leak.
He's taking a dump. He's up in there
Calls it code
doofing.
yellow.
Oh, he's pissing,
Hey,
huh?
thanks for all you do. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
Jeez, I gotta take a leak so bad I can taste
We're having
it.
fun today. Today is like.
That is my new toy, Christine. It's going to be fun to play with this thing. It shall be fun.
Okay, so today, and just for like future reference, because we call him Short Guy. I don't, you know the guy. He really was really sick in his voice, and he didn't want to talk into the microphone.
telling you,
it's
gonna
so, like, in the
be
future, like, say he's still sick tomorrow, how can he not lose his freedom of speech? Because that was a legit. It was a legit.
Do we have the microphone there?
No, but he didn't want to speak into it because he's sick. Then he's like risking. So I mean, do I have him write it down and I read it for him? Like, what's the best way to handle it? So I can't read it if he writes it down? Okay, so tomorrow let's count maybe that, okay? We'll try. No, you don't think so? Okay, well, we're trying to preserve somebody's rights, but if not, let's see if we get him on record.
If he comes
I'll
out with
go
toilet paper on his foot, I'm fucking laughing.
There's a few people, I know, there's a few people I see around here that look.
All right, Billy.
It's like maybe they have family member, maybe a lot of nepotism.
Telling you,
going on.
just wait till I start playing with this thing and start getting full forced into the songs. Shit's gonna be fucking majestic. That's right, that's a perfect word. It's gonna be majestic.
Yeah,
like the
they
Catalina
just
wine
nepotism
mixer.
everywhere. I won't film into the men's room.
Cubby, thank you so much, Cubby. Uh-oh. Get locked up,
In the
son.
men's room.
We get locked. He ain't taking no piss. He's
I go in.
deucing. He's dumping. He's
I'm
dumping.
going to the mayor if is.
That's what he's doing. Dumping. Dumping. That's what we do.
Oh, he said, oh, I have to go. I got 2 minutes. They should have let him speak. Like, I can't talk into the microphone, but he's sick. Why does he doesn't want to get it sick, everyone else sick. That's why I'm going to put in the cure and correct. They didn't care about anyone else's health. What if he has COVID
So why doesn't he
and they're
stay
making him
home?
speak to a microphone and he's trying to be considerate?
So that's the issue, right? The way it works is that guy specifically has such a pattern of this, and the only way you get him is he knows better, and you sue him in his individual capacity. You strip away any immunity you might have had as a city attorney, and you say, this is not policy. You're supposed to let them speak.
Yeah, he should not be able to,
And so
especially
you
when
sue
you're
him.
saying a reasonable accommodation.
Yes. And so you sue him for that, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Oh, boy, oh,
The mayor's
boy.
office.
Uh-oh, we're breaking up again.
gonna do a Dear Mayor.
Oh man, Highland Hills is
Yes.
done for the year, I guess. That's sad. Doesn't it look sad? Like they got rid of all the jumps and the rails. No kids having fun.
Oh, where's Henry?
I guess it's done. But spring is here,
Well,
I guess.
Wait, can you find Henry if he's coming?
This dude's awesome.
No, see
The
if
Night
he's, tell him we're
Watchman.
going to the mayor.
The Night Watchman. Bob's on? Let's see.
Well, I wonder if they had the
Weird, it's
meeting
not showing
agenda
on
for
my side.
tomorrow.
He ain't showing up on my side.
I am going to need to start charging.
I don't see Bob live on mine.
I'll just let you know. I know you can wait, but I'll
Sure
just let
you're
you
not watching
know.
a replay?
First, I'm going to go to try to get the agenda for tomorrow. Well, I'll do that.
I think is watching a replay. Yeah, it's sad, but it's spring. That's right.
Hi. That's one of. Yeah. Sorry. Is this the news? The real one. The real one. Or not like mine. My little. Hi. I just want to say that I have put in
Beautiful.
so many
Big Bear live
numerous
cam
reports and
on
but
YouTube.
I asked to escalate it to somebody because I have gotten
Fishing
no
is ready,
notifications or
man. The
anything.
fish are jumping.
And
It's
on,
spring.
2 different occasions they said somebody was going to be calling me. She never did.
Beautiful day.
Just
Look at that.
issues that I want, and I just want
Still got some
acknowledgement.
snow on the
There's no
grizzly.
acknowledgement at all, like whether or not you get them or not. And then so they said that they're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have
nice here.
the head of the customer or whatever call me, and they never did. And then so they gave me their number to call her, and I did.
Yeah,
and
it's 60
there's
here.
No, it just goes to machine.
60
They
and
never
sunny.
answer or respond. I forget. I don't have it offhand right now, but it was like I just want there's no.
Yeah, I was sad about the illegal.
There's no, what do you call it? There's no
Tough life in nature, man. Oh, there's Bob now. Now it shows up.
record that they even got any of my stuff, or if anyone's responding to it.
They're not responding to none of it.
I've been coming in and writing them numerous.
All right, Bob is
Like,
live.
I'll have 12 by
Took
now.
forever to
like,
show
and,
up on my
there's
side. I have to
no
keep refreshing.
response, or even just acknowledgement. Like every other department will acknowledge.
Sheriff is
And I also have
live.
CPRAs too. Also.
Well,
not
it's Sergeant Segelstrom. So it's not Bob, actually. But we're rolling with the Sarge.
Thank you. Is there any way they could come here and talk to me? Like, are they here? Oh, okay, let's see if they can come and set a call. Perfect, thank you. And then I have a question about tomorrow's meeting, if that's
What time is it tomorrow?
9.
Oh, good.
The mayor's office.
Well, you know, I'm just saying it can be a cruel thing, nature, Julio. That's all.
Today was good, what time?
9. Today was 9.
And why don't we get some early?
The fire. You wanted to
Yeah.
go to the fire. But yeah.
Cruel, as beautiful as it can be, it can
Same
be
time.
cruel as well. It is what it is.
Normally it
Fish
would be
all
10,
day. Yeah, I haven't
but-
been fishing in a while, man. I need
But
to
I don't
go.
want to miss the mayor's meeting. It's
I missed the
freaking
chance
mayor.
earlier this year, so I need to get out there.
I definitely want to hear what she has to say.
But I also need to, like, my fishing pole has like all old line on it. I need to get new line put on. And shit, I don't even have a tackle box and any fishing tackle anymore. You know, I have no weights or lures or nothing. Nothing. Might
Well,
stop my
ladies are so
dikes. That's all I got.
unresponsive.
No hooks, no nada. I ain't catching shit. Astronauts splash down in 3 hours. Finally, huh? They get to come home, finally. So nobody else cared about them. Nobody else cared. Hold on, guys. Let me go here real quick. I'm gonna turn our audio down. I love this security guard though, bro. His jacket's too long. He's fucking rad. He's rad. Keep post. It's a rod. Okay, yes, a fishing rod. What did I say? I don't even know what I said. I have a nice one, a little Kencor. Fuck, I bet you it's worth some money. That shit's like 90s vintage, and it was good then. It was a good rod then. And a good reel. I have a pen reel on there. I know Penn's probably still a good company. I don't know. Nowadays, like, you could have a company like that that's been good for 50 years, then it sells out, and now it's just shit from China or whatever that's coming. So there's that. Is that what I said? I said a fishing pole, yes. Not a rod. Okay. My rod is my dick.
All right.
Oh, it's a beautiful day in Minnesota, though. I guess spring is here. Looks kind of drab, but nevertheless, spring's here for them. Baseball started technically with the Dodgers and Tokyo series, I guess. You have an eagle claw and a pen? Yeah. I think it's actually, I think, in the closet here in this room. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, I used to go fishing all the time. My friend Brandon and I. You know, we weren't, both of us, for us to go to Marina Del Rey was, 35-minute drive or whatever. So we'd, have our day's work or whatever, and then you could take a twilight boat for like $27 then. And it was only like 2.5 hours. You're only going around the bay. They're not taking you far out, kind of thing. And it was fun. Catch you a couple fish, have some fun, get away. It was good times. Sewer bath? No, but you would go, I'm telling you, sometimes they'd take you over next to, like Dockweiler Beach over there. And there's a reclamation plant there. So no joke, there's times where, they're looking for the fish, they'll find them, and then they start, circling and chumming in the water to attract the fish to come up. And then you're seeing the water being churned up, right? Because you're at the stern, right? So you see the engines stirring up the fucking water, and next thing you know, no joke, would see fucking what do you call it? Toilet paper. Fuck you and him. So there you go. There you go. Yeah, it's nasty. You would see that occasionally, bro. I mean, sad to see, but the Pacific Ocean, and not just the Pacific, but the ocean in general, no matter which one it is, it's just heavily polluted, man. These motherfuckers are throwing shit in the middle of the ocean. They don't care. Any of their garbage, they're just tossing it. It's fucked up, man. You know what I mean? You wonder why the beaches are filled with garbage and all gets pushed in. And then the people on the lazy motherfuckers that go to the beach can't clean up after themselves. I mean, same with camping. Doesn't matter that it's the beach. You have campers that are really considerate and they pack up everything that they brought. And then they have some that are just fucking pigs. Their parents were pigs. So now they're pigs, and then their kids will be pigs. And that's just what they are. They're lowlifes. And nobody's taught them any better to pick up after themselves. So that's what those folks are. Condom, microplastics. Shit, yeah. Well, let's be honest. Plastics are in everything. There's not much you eat that isn't in a plastic form. Okay? Most things are in plastic. Juice bottles, water, microwavable, anything that's microwavable. So there's a lot of that. Let's be honest. Over already? Yes. It was a quick one today. Because they didn't let people talk about other than one item, the lighting, and general public comments. So everybody got 2 minutes. And that's it. Because they're communists and they have a ton of agenda items, but they'll only allow you to talk about what they want you to talk about. And that's how that works. And people tell me these people aren't communist. Shoot. Go piss on somebody else's leg and tell them it's raining. Leave it cleaner than how you found it? Yeah. Yeah. That's why at least remember I told you I got in trouble. I had to do Caltrans cleanup. You know, at least people that do that, it's helping keep the freeways clean. I mean, bro, the freeways already look like a toilet. Everywhere you go, I don't care, in the city, in the valley. Bro, every 2 inches there's garbage on the side of the freeways. And I see them clean it. You know, you'll see Caltrans with a street sweeper on both ends, cleaning the shit with CHP behind them so people don't run into them. I mean, you see it. I'm not saying I don't, because I do. It's just, you know, when there's an accident, they don't clean up much. It's so much traffic backing up. They clean up just a little bit and everything else stays. It's and then you have, like I said, the people that just dump shit or you know, dirty motherfuckers. Give a hoot. Don't pollute, bro. Tilapia, eat poop. Well, I mean, you know, any of these people that eat these farm fish, that's all they do. They swim in their own shit. They're swimming in their own shit. Eating and swimming and eating and swimming and pooping and shitting and eating. So anything farm raised, you shouldn't be eating, in my opinion. You want wild caught only. I don't give a fuck what fish it is. You don't want... In fact, you can go watch the thing about farm raised salmon, how they literally... How not only do they eat their own shit because they're swimming in all of it and there's no way to clean it, but they throw tablets in there so that way they literally have like a redness chart, like a chart for color. So how dark do you want the meat to be? And it's a dye that dyes them that color. It's wild. It's disgusting. So trust me, look into it for yourself if you don't believe me. You want wild caught only. I don't care that it's more money. Your health is worth more. Farm raised pussy? Well, I don't know about all. Yeah, you might have some good Midwest farm raised stuff there.
I got a boner.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, Danish salmon is toxic. Yeah, I'm not much of a fish eater to begin with. You know, you're looking for work. Well, it should be out there, Ty. Work should be out there. There's plenty of people hiring. Just depends on what you want to do. Yeah, that farm raised stuff is disgusting. Yeah, nah. Canned mackerel for you? That's disgusting. Mackerel in itself is, and then that's a fucking bait fish. That's what we're using to catch the fish. We're not trying to catch it to eat it. Now, you know, granted, a mackerel might fight a little bit. Same with a bonita. Bonita's a pretty good little fighting fish. So it's fun to catch because it's not like a dead fish. You know, it's rocking, it's pulling. But I don't know. I ain't eating that shit. I've ate plenty of sand bass, you know, and different basses. You know, trout. I like trout the best, if you ask me. It's got a lot of bones, but something about trout just tastes good. You know, halibut's nice too. I mean, a lot of the white meat fish, dorado, halibut, that stuff, sculpin. Yeah, that's what you're using for bait. You're using anchovies. You're using mackerel. That's at least. I mean, again, I mainly fish in the ocean, and that's what we're using. That's what's in the bait tank. What's up, Foobar? That's just how it works. I mean, when I was fishing freshwater, it'd be more like worms or, you know, what is that? Power bait, like that cheese power bait. The bass and would like that. Same with the trout. Then they have the little eggs, fish eggs you can put there too. You know, or use your little fake crawdad with a hook in it and spray it with a little. We used to use a root beer spray. For some reason, the fish like the smell of root beer. Don't know why, but they seem to like it. I think fish have really good sense of smell. You know, it's like a shark. You know, it smells the fucking blood in the water from far away, and it zeroes in. So I think they have a hypersensitive, you know, schnoz. Can fish have tapeworms? For sure. Some fish are prone to eating dirty, you know, like fish, like barracuda. I've cut open barracuda and seen worms in them. A barracuda is a great fish to fight. I mean, again, long and thin. It's not really the fish you want to eat. Although some people, they eat everything. They catch it, they eat it, which makes sense. Most of the time, I'm throwing the fish back. You know what I mean? There's times where I'd keep some of the fish and I'd give it to my grandparents when they were alive, because they were like the people that would eat fish every day. They loved fish. So, nothing like fresh fish, fresh fish, fresh fish, fresh fish, fresh fish. So yeah, there's definitely dirty fish out there. Mm-hmm. Do I like root beer floats? I mean, I've had a couple. They're not, you know, my favorite, but they're good. I like Slurpees more than that. Something about a Slurpee. Morning, Angie. How are you? Hopefully you and Chris are doing well, and hopefully Chris is enjoying his new toy. I know I am. I'm enjoying my new toy. No crawfish. Chris, no crawfish. As far as stuff like that, I like shrimp. I like lobster. That's really it. I mean, I might have some I'm not going to order calamari, but if someone has a plate and they have a little bit, I might take one piece of calamari. You know. And even that, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to order it. Cherries. Oh, it's got to be cherries and Coca-Cola mix. Cherry Coke, baby. No, Bryce, it's a voice box. It's Voice Changer by Roland, a VT4 voice changer. I shouldn't have said it. But yeah. Took some of the dono money, bought some of that. I mean, bought that and bought some wires and had my friend Rem do the FaceTime and help me hook it up. Because I tried to do it myself, and there's like a lot of little tweaking. Got to have in the right input or the right output, all that shit. And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I don't want to start changing shit on the mixer because then it won't work at all, and then I'm fucked. And I got to pay somebody to come back, so yeah. Fried calamari. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll have a little bit, Terry. I'm just not going to order it by myself, you know. It's not really my thing. But I love a nice surf and turf dinner. Shit. Nothing wrong with a lobster tail and steak. Good with it. And it's funny how like lobster, I think back in the day was like like it was a abundance of lobster and people ate it just to survive. Now it's like a delicacy where you're paying seasonal prices for it. So it switched. It done switched up. Zombie neighborhood. Yeah, you don't see too many people out, but I'm guessing it's probably still chilly even though it's now spring. You know, it is Minnesota. So you don't see a whole lot of folks out and about. No NPCs. Speaking of NPCs, been watching this dude. I forget his name. It's like Samurai something. And he puts his videos up. He's playing GTA, and all he does is he like terrorizes all the NPCs in the game on his motorcycle. He'll roll up on his motorcycle and kick your car and break your window. And then they'll start to chase him throughout the city, and they're wrecking their car trying to chase him. And every time they wreck, he'll pull up and fucking honk the horn, beep beep, and honk and flick them off, and then take off again. So they keep chasing him. He does it over and over. It's fucking great. Hysterical videos. And I'm assuming they're just all like NPCs in the game and they're not real people. But I don't know. Maybe there is some real folks that he's doing that. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, Stelly. But these videos are insane. Like I can't stop laughing. Like to see how fucked up some of these cars. Like they're mad because he kicked it and dented the door. now at the end of the whole video, the car is completely totaled and flipped over, and they're getting out of it, and after their car's totaled and they're getting out, he's still honking the horn and flipping them off and then taking off on the bike. It's fucking hysterical, dude. They hold a grudge, apparently, yes. Yeah, Nunya, I mean, the game's trippy. I've never played it myself, but the game is pretty wild, I think it's good, Let's see if I can. No. It's weird because I have him. Where's the? Because I have him followed on my other account. I guess I'm not logged in on this fucking computer, so it's not showing me his account. Yeah, it's not showing me. Damn it. Because, I mean, there's more than one person that does it, but he seems to be pretty good at it. They're always trying to run him over, and I've only seen him get hit one time. All the other times, literally make them jump their cars into the ocean, and then their car is gone. And I'm guessing when you play the game, if I'm correct, right? Isn't it like if you jump your car into the water, you lose your car? That's it. It's done. You got to go buy another one. You got to make the money to go buy another one, right? Isn't that how that game works? And that's pretty fucked up, especially if you're spending a ton of money working all that fucking time online. Pretty sure, though. GTA 6, yeah. I mean, it should be. Isn't it? They're making it like 10 years to make the motherfucker. Hold on. Where's my phone? You can steal another one? Okay. So it's not that bad then. Let's see. Where is he? Or do I not follow him out here either? Oh, no, there he is. There he goes. Such an asshole. NPC trolling. Hold on. So let me, fuck, how am I gonna do this? I should have done that on the other page. Okay, I see what I'm gonna do. I get it. Do it this way. That way you guys can see his videos and have fun with them. About to get off here anyways. And you guys, remember, we are live tonight, 8 p.m. for our normal Taco Tuesday fun. Freedom is often silent, huh? Okay. Yeah, Audit LA, she's still alive. She's waiting for somebody to come out of that office, I think. I think that's what they're waiting for. Let me find this guy again on this computer, and then I will give you the link to his page so you can go have fun with him. Got 31,000 subs. He's doing it. All right, and there's the link to his page right there. He's got some pretty good shorts, you know what I mean, of just NPC troll. I mean, he's got whole long videos. You can watch long ones too, but the little like 1 minute, 2 minute ones are funny as hell. All right, and we'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. I had that drop in here somewhere, but live fish?
Smoke and scan. We got us a fish.
Okay. Okay.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right. All right, Billy. All right. I'll do one more bag. Yeah, I'll do one more bag just because I got to list some cards right now. I got to pack up the eBay shit and get all that ready for later. Cringe, cringe, cringe. Get ready for cringe. You'll see a whole lot of it, Jeffy. You'll see a whole lot of it. You too, Nunya. You got to get used to it, too. Or you don't. Now that's cringe. I guess you have to stop watching the show now.
Bye, bye, Jeffy.
I'm a trooper? Shit, yeah. Not like a real trooper. I just play one on TV. I just steal the valor on TV. I'm a valor stealer. I be stealing the valor every hour. Valor stealer. Valor stealer. Or they like the cringe? Maybe they do. I don't know. Don't want to pop the bag. Don't want to pop the bag. Don't want to pop the bag. All right, last one. Let's get it.
Smoke. Final round.
I tried to, Hoosh. Tried to stay up for it, and I fell asleep. And I fell asleep. Oh, man. Yeah, the cops is just cruising. See if any ruffians are about. It's a nice Civic. Looks pretty new and clean. Civic Sport, huh? All right. All right, Honda. Well, I see you. Do you think we're going to get the JF? I thought they already put them out. Didn't they, Scary Guy? Yeah, Bryce. Yes. You got the touch. Doo-doo. You got the power.
You want to see me kick some ass? I do fucking karate.
Oh, shit. Old Dirk. Like, you own those tapes, but the magic that's on those tapes, you don't own that. That's ours. The magic. Holy smokes. The Fucking magic. Max Headroom? Oh, the Max Headroom? I remember that. That was old school. I'm just playing with it now. I just got it, so this is the first show that I've used it. So, you got to learn how to play with it a bit. Tweak the effects, you know what I mean? That kind of a thing. And make sure it's nice and cringy. Oh, Audit LA's done. Yeah, she finished her. Is she done? I think she's done. No? Maybe she's in the hallways. No internets. No many internets. No many internets. You're so blazed, I don't know what's going on anymore. Don't want us to be there. Adam, you're all good, man. Come get high with us tonight for Taco Tuesday. Come hang out. Show's over for now. But tonight, we shall have another. Don't go fishing. Why not? Can't go fishing? Can't afford it anymore. Fucking $100 bucks. No, what was it? $70, $75 for fishing license out here. $120 if you're not from here. Something like that. It's crazy, bro. Like fishing isn't. I understand fishing is an expensive hobby too. You're always buying line, or you lose a lure or some weights. Those things happen. Not to mention the boat. You know what I mean? The ticket to get on the boat, or if you're not going on a boat, still to take your ass at $5 a gallon across the city to the pier or wherever, to the river or wherever you're going. So it's costly. It's like they don't want you to fish. Are the races held all week or just this weekend? What races are you talking about, Matt? You talking about TSV? I don't know what the schedule is over there, if that's what you're asking. I know he's on during the weekends for sure. But sometimes he's on like Wednesday, Thursday. They might have like grudge matches during the week kind of thing. Caught 5 bass and then ate them. Not all in one night, hopefully. It's an overload of fish, Adam. Healthy for you. Pay $25 a year for the pass for the Sportsman Private Club. So don't use a fishing license there, but it's a catfish. Yeah, no, that sounds fun. More of a controlled environment. You don't have to worry about a game warden sneaking up on you. But I guess if you're not doing anything wrong, there's no point. No point to worry about the game warden. But I just think there's a lot of folks, especially nowadays, they have, families of 5 or whatever. Everybody wants to fish. You know what I mean? So it could be quite costly for them. So they can't really do that. And that's something that's supposed to be like relatively easy. We already have a tank of gas. We already have a car. So we're halfway there. And we're there and back. We just need to get there and, get some bait and have a good time. Maybe pack up some sandwiches, because when we do it as a family, that's how we do. Make some salami sandwich or ham and cheese kind of thing, and, some sodas, and you're ready to go. You eating right there on the dam. Yeah, I don't know, Matt. Like, he's kind of sporadic with that. He does go live doing other things too. You know what I mean? Like he's working on his car in the garage, things like that. But as far as the racing, it's kind of sporadic. Mostly on the weekends, though. But he definitely does do it on the weekdays sometimes. So I guess, like I said, just follow him. Keep the notification on. It'll pop up for you. Go watch some of that racing action. fishing's easy and upstate. Well, I mean, fishing's easy here. I'm just saying it's the cost, really, J-Dog. Because like I said, I'm 35 minutes from the ocean. I can be there quick. You know what I mean? Go fish off the pier or whatever. I don't have to go on the fishing charter, Which, like I said, was $27 for 3 hours before. It's got to be like $60 now, I'd bet. The rising cost in fuel and stuff. Fishing is boring? Well, bud, I can agree in some senses when you're on the freshwater. Freshwater fishing is really fun. It's a lot more skillful, and it can be a lot more boring. But when you're going deep sea fishing, you know what I mean? Or you don't even have to go that deep. But when you're fishing on the ocean, bro, you're getting hits all the time. It's really rare that you go out and they can't find anything. And you're not catching anything, and nobody's catching anything. I mean, for God's sakes, they have jackpot on the boat. Everybody puts in $5 or $10 each. You got 30 guys, $300 ish. The winner, whoever catches the largest fish, the heaviest wins. Not the longest, but the heaviest. Get all your money back plus some. Give the deckhand some money because they also clean your fish for you. You can take home just the fillets and not have to do all the work, which is kind of nice, especially if you're someone who likes to go home right away and say, fuck, this is going to be tonight's dinner. Just caught it. Not even going to freeze it. Let's go. It's tonight's dinner. Fresh as it gets. You know what I mean? So, those boats, they like to run those little fun things, and gives you something else to kind of shoot for besides trying to catch fish. Like I said, I've never been out there and didn't catch anything. That's pretty rare. I mean, maybe when you're like, because now they do halibut derbies too during halibut season. So sometimes you're just out there fishing for halibut, but even then you are catching halibut, I guess, but they're too small. Like, as far as sizable ones, sometimes it's a while. You'll catch 3 that are undersized, and you got to throw them back. Although halibut fishing's not so fun. I mean, it's really like a dead fish. You're just pulling up dead weight, really. Not much of a fight. Noodles, noodle, noodle, noodle. Ramen noodle. Let's go fishing. Yeah, I know, Al. I haven't gone. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's good for stress. Yeah, because it's really, to me, about fishing is it's more about just getting out on the ocean or the lake and enjoying, Mother Nature, the animals and all that good stuff. It's more about that to me than it is actually catching the fish. Because again, a lot of times I'm throwing the fish back anyways because I don't eat them. My grandparents aren't alive anymore, so nobody to really give the fish to. My mom's alive. She doesn't eat fish, really. She's like me, where she might have a bite of somebody else's, but she's not ordering fish. She ain't doing it. Sparky, we just finished the last one. That was 3 or 4. I think it was 4. Golf, yeah, it's great if you're hitting the ball well. If not, it can be quite stressful. 4. God damn it. You already lost fucking 4 balls on 7 holes. Fuck. Snap the club, throw the club. I've seen a lot of that. I'd say that's not too fucking unstressful. That's pretty stressful. So, yeah. Fishing to me is like getting out. But that's the great thing about golf, too. It's nice to get out on a beautiful golf course and enjoy the grass amongst the concrete jungle that we live in. It's nice to be in something lush and clean. And is he trying to get to this car right here? What do you guys think? It's kind of moving up quick. Old Sarge got him one. Found him a guppy. The beam hair, self fucking pulled over. Like, oh, I ain't even waiting to him to pull me over. I'm just gonna pull over. Whew. Almost fucking. Whew. And he went through the red. But he's a cop. They can do those things as long as they have their lights on. All right, guys. We'll be live tonight, 8 p.m. Yeah, Adam. We'll finish the conversation tonight at 8. Hopefully you'll come hang out with us. What else was I going to say? Thank you for the likes, the love, the donos. Thank you for the thumbs ups. They work and they are free. Looks like he's rolling code. Shout out to Audit LA for allowing us to use the feed. Big ups to her. Thank you for all the shout outs as well. Again, I linked her page in the chat there for you. So you can get that. That's it, Bag Bro. I'll see you, Jay. We'll see you tonight. Yeah, go enjoy your Taco Tuesday. I'm going to go enjoy mine, pack up my eBay and stuff, and I guess that's it. I'll see you guys at 8 tonight.
This party is officially over.
Yeah, you guys. I'm going home.
Bye.